My name is Allison Smith and I'm a music therapist with Hinds Hospice. One of my favorite things about bringing music therapy to our patients is getting to create special experiences when they're going through such a difficult time in life. Just a closer walk with you know that one, right? What a friend we have. The best part about being a music therapist is bringing really meaningful moments to patients and their families, and this will be different for everybody, but using music to create something customized for that patient and their family, something memorable or meaningful. So music therapy, a lot of people, even in facilities and stuff, I come in with my guitar on my back and people will say, "Oh, are you here for entertainment?" And while music is entertaining, of course, music therapy is so much more than entertainment. So it's combining the fun with the actual clinical needs, since it's the clinical use of music, and we always have to keep the goals in mind, whatever they are, whether they're goals given to us by the hospice team or goals that we set after our initial assessment visit. Every decision we make as music therapists is because we're keeping the goals in mind. We're not just simply playing music for entertainment. We have a purpose of what we're doing. There's a really cool technique that music therapists can use that cannot be accomplished just by turning on the radio or turning on a CD, and this is something called the ISO principle. I can even use music that has an increased tempo, higher volume, maybe more upbeat, or maybe angry sounding if they're agitated, because the goal is kind of, when they're in that state, you want to find music that will match their mood. And then gradually, using songs consecutively, I would choose ones that eventually have a slower tempo, maybe a little more mellow sounding, a little softer, but it's not just going from one song to the next. It's a gradual progression. And the same can be used in the opposite way. If someone is feeling really down and depressed, I can start with music that would connect with them, that's maybe a softer tempo, a little slower, and then gradually use a series of songs to help them elevate their mood.
We're so happy to have Allison here as our full-time music therapist and are actually interviewing for a second position. We continue to explore unique ways to serve our patients and families for symptom management in an effort to provide support, and music therapy is certainly one of these, and we look forward to exploring other expressive therapies and modalities as well.
I'll be honest, when I was in my internship and part of it was working in hospice care, I was kind of nervous. I thought it might be kind of scary, really overwhelming, but honestly it's just such an opportunity to be present with these families, bring them some joy, bring the patient quality of life in such a vulnerable time. It's something, most people love music, so you can't really go wrong there. And once they really experience the benefits of music therapy or see it in action, they'll be like, "Oh, okay, I get it."